In today's video, I want to tell you the biggest thing that your detailer does not want you to know about ceramic coatings.
Have noticed though, they still kind of tend to scratch a little bit. They're not as foolproof as some people think.
Not everybody necessarily needs a paint correction.
There's several different levels of ceramic coatings. Detail companies have really tried to complicate it more than it really is.
It works. It's the real deal. Ceramic coatings are legit.
What's your overall thoughts on ceramic coatings?
They definitely keep the gloss, protect from the sun. The water bead is really nice, but it definitely is like a very like permanent type of wax.
What is going on, everybody? Andrew Steele here. I ceramic coated half of my car about a month ago, and in today's video I want to show you what I think about it, show you how it's reacted, how it washes, how it holds up after 1 month.
It does scratch, kind of just as easy. It etches kind of just as easy with bird poop and bugs and stuff. And you also need to use special soap, pH neutral soap. So there's kind of definitely some more maintenance to it, but you know, overall I think it's worth it.
If their vehicle's been well maintained, you know, if there's somebody that already cares about it and they take care of their coach, to get it waxed once a year, that ceramic will fill a lot of those lighter scratches. So sometimes it's not always necessary to do a full-on paint correction, especially a two-step correction. Not everybody needs that level. Save yourself a little bit of money without doing the crazy correction.
I just tried to do this the most economical way to get a ceramic coating without getting crazy with paint correction. This is a 160,000 mile car, so to spend $1,000 on a ceramic coating would be silly. I'm trying to do this in an economical way, and I think that there's a lot of detailers that are way overcharging, because this only took one guy an hour or an hour and a half just to do half of my car. So it'd probably be 3 man hours. You know, I think that's just applying the ceramic coating, no polishing, nothing else. But I think a lot of these shops may be really taking advantage of some of the people. Ceramic coated side, there's definitely still some dirt here. I mean, it's definitely not immune. Like, people make it sound like dirt completely repels off of it. It definitely still gets dirty. It seems to be a little bit cleaner than that other side.
Especially on the top half of the door.
You can see there's no really large debris stuck to this. And this, for whatever reason, does have some of these kind of leaves that were coming from the tree above where my car was parked. And you can see it was on both sides. You can see the leaves were on the windshield. A lot smoother. It's definitely much like more slick to the touch, and this is not slick at all. This side definitely seems to be a little bit more glossy than this side. When this van behind us was brand new, just over a year ago, Ross actually ceramic coated a small little piece here, and I don't know if you can see, but yeah, you could definitely see with the camera here. So it has really helped preserve the plastic. So I think getting something ceramic coated when it's brand new really seems to be holding up. Ross, do you want to tell us, so what was your thought process? You just wanted to test the ceramic coating and you just did a little piece there?
Yeah.
And when was that?
January of 19, so about a year, a little over a year.
Year and a half ago, almost. Yeah. What kind of ceramic coating did you use? Or
I actually used Ceramic Pro Rain, which I think is meant for glass. It was one that you could buy online without having to be distributor and all that. So I got it just to test it out. I tried it on the glass, and I tried it just on some other pieces to see how it'd work. And I mean, you can definitely tell where it still is. I did that small part on the plastic, and then I did that middle door there, the one that slides. And you can definitely see it's a little darker, and it's held, you know, all of its color. But if you look, you know, there is still water spots that we've gotten on it, and those will still etch in. So that's still kind of one of the things that you can't really beat, you know.
So it's not bulletproof, and I appreciate Ross's transparency, and Ross is a good man. That's why we're having him be completely honest with us here today. Oh, Ross has a bucket of dirty water here. Now, we just washed the hood of my car.
It's real dirty.
Really dirty water here. They've been out washing stuff here, so dirty water on a hood of a car that's been half ceramic coated. Let's see.
Ready?
Yeah. I swear when they're doing these videos, they must do a time lapse because this is taking a lot longer to dry, but it's definitely slowly drying. On this side, you can see the dirty water just kind of sheeted on there, and all the dirt is just sticking. We ceramic coated just half of this side, and this is actually pretty interesting that this debris, the debris definitely seems to be sticking more so on this side, and then it's not sticking on the side that's ceramic coated, and you can feel how slick that is. We're telling you guys exactly how it is. We're the guys out here in the detail game. You can know a guy's credibility by the equipment and the tools he has, and I think this is just a little bit of credibility here. You can't make this kind of stuff like this dirty glove and dirty towels, old busted window cleaner, porter cable, extension cords. I mean, man, that's you can't make that up. Look, metal polishing towels here. You know, they say the shoemaker's kids go shoeless. You like my advertising there, guys? Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. For your car to be totally perfect and totally scratch-free, you can achieve that, but you're gonna pay for that. And really, what is it worth? It can get a little bit silly, but I think if you're okay with just nicer cleaning properties, understanding that this isn't a miracle product like a lot of the companies try to sell it, I think it's not a terrible product. Number one thing that the detail companies don't want you to know is applying the ceramic coating is actually the easy part. Hard part is gonna be the paint correction before you apply the ceramic coating. Now, I did release a video about ceramic coatings about 9 months ago or so, and I'll be honest, we're all only a product of our environment, and that was the exposure that I had to ceramic coatings at the time, and I've learned more since then. So I still have some of the same thoughts, but want to kind of give you guys some of my new opinions on ceramic coatings. Now, the first thing that I've got to break down to you is there's several different levels of ceramic coatings. All of this ceramic stuff has been new. It's been around for about 10, it's been around for a lot longer than 10 years, but about 10 years ago, it kind of started to pick up momentum with detailers, and now it's gotten a lot more mainstream in the last few years. Now you're gonna see on your local auto parts store shelves stuff like Meguiar's Hybrid Ceramic Wax, Ceramic Detail Spray. There's actually even a really cool product that I actually use a ton of. It's called Ceramic Detail Spray by Technician's Choice. These are not real ceramic coatings like the high dollar ceramic coatings that I'm referring to, and like what I did to my car here. Now that Technician's Choice is a great, just a spray sealant. That's a great product, but today we're going to talk about like the 9H, the hard ceramic coatings that are basically applied a certain way. I think the detail companies have really tried to complicate it more than it really is, and try to scare the consumers away from it and keep it as kind of a secret among detailers and keep it as a real high retail product. But I'm gonna be honest, I bought a little bottle of this stuff, and it's from that same company, Technician's Choice. They have a ceramic coating, and we even tried one of the name brand ceramic coatings, and I'm gonna be honest, the Technician's Choice actually worked a little better. Here's my buddy Stefan here. Stefan, I'm gonna put you on the spot. You're working, you're sweating, brother. How many different ceramic coatings, how many different ceramic coatings have you tried, buddy?
Oh, I've tried probably about 3 or 4 that I've had firsthand experience with. I was actually really impressed with the Technician's Choice. You know, it's kind of a introductory pricing, but man, I'm telling you, I personally think it outperformed the OptiCoat. I hate to say that. I'm a big fan of Optimum, but I think it outperformed it. I was impressed.
Huge fan of Optimum No Rinse. I've promoted that brand heavy, that product heavy in other videos, and I will leave some description links to some of these products in below. These are all products that I recommend. So we're just, and this is not a paid promotion by anybody. This is just a couple detail guys out here in a parking lot thinking that we would just keep you guys filled in on what we're learning and experiencing out here. What are your thoughts on some of the ceramic coatings?
Wasn't really a fan of them at first. Before I did any research and had any experience with them, honestly, I kind of wrote them off as snake oil. I thought it was just another gimmick, another hype in the detail industry. Like a lot of it is, a lot of it's hype. So, but I'm actually impressed. I have to say, being firsthand, you know, seeing the results firsthand, it works. It's the real deal.
Getting more and more excited about them as this car drives. Now, another thing that you guys are probably wondering, why am I just talking and not drying this car behind you? Well, I use these DI filters, and I'm going to leave you a link in the description below where you can get some of these DI filters as well. And the way we wash RVs and cars is we never dry them. We wash them with pure laboratory grade deionized water. These are the filters that I use. These are going to be commercial grade DI filters, and then everything dries completely spot free. So let's look at how this is drying. This is actually interesting. So the area that's not ceramic coated on this side is already dried, but the water actually beaded up on this side, and it's just so interesting to see how this reacts. If you have a full body paint RV too, this all can be applied to your RV as well. So if you're a serious buyer and your RV is in the Phoenix area, email me at ansautodetail@gmail.com and I can get you some quotes. I want to treat people good on this, but I'm still figuring out exactly how to be as competitive in pricing as possible without shooting myself in the foot, because I've done that a lot of times where you try to give people too good of a deal and you end up losing money. So shoot me an email at ansautodetail@gmail.com. Let me know your situation, if you can bring the RV to me here in Fountain Hills, Arizona, and I'll get you a quote. One of the big things that kept me away from ceramic coatings when they first came out is the ceramic coating companies would not sell you the product if you didn't have a detail shop. Now, we applied this outdoors. I'm really happy with the results. We do have access to a shop, actually better conditions, and I think we're gonna try to do it indoors moving forward. But just being completely transparent, I think a lot of it can be done outdoors as well. And I'll even put Stefan on the spot. Stefan's a mobile detailer. Stefan, how many vehicles have you ceramic coated outdoors, and what's your success rate been so far?
100% success rate so far. The biggest thing was I've done a couple outside on the driveway, you know, driveway coatings, but I had to really be conscious of the basically you know, I had to check the weather, make sure it wasn't going to rain, make sure there was no wind. Your conditions really have to be ideal to do it outside.
Because it's got to cure outside, right?
Right, and just in the time that you apply it and it flashes and you go to wipe it off, you just don't want any contaminants to fall onto the coating. So, but like right now, it's a perfect day, calm. There's no, you know, it's all about situational awareness. Right here, we could coat this thing and not have any issues because there's no plants, there's no vegetation, there's no wind, there's no rain. It's not an issue. A lot of people make a big deal like you got to be indoors to do it, and really a lot of these products you can actually apply in direct sunlight, and as long as you're on top of it and you know what you're doing, it'll work just fine.
There are several different types of ceramic coatings. You own a ceramic coating company and want to work out an affiliate marketing deal, I'm open to suggestions. I want to ceramic coat a whole bunch of people's coaches and do it reasonably and be transparent with the viewers and the customers out there. And if you have those same morals and that same mindset of not ripping the customer off, I'm open to affiliate partnerships with ceramic coating companies. So please shoot me an email at ansautodetail@gmail.com if you are a detail or ceramic coating company and are open to affiliate marketing. I appreciate you.